It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way.
25th September, the darkest day of my life. I lost my dog, I lost Kibo, I lost my baby in my arms. As you all saw in the previous video, I had uploaded when he was extremely sick. I had asked you all to pray for his well-being. Little did I know that in less than 24 hours he would leave us. He just left. He was in so much pain, no one can imagine. I'm happy that he's pain-free now, but I am in a lot of pain. So here, I am here to tell you all what exactly happened after I had uploaded that video. I had updated you all for what he was going through, the drip and everything. So the moment Sunday, he went for a drip again and he came back. I was just waiting at my balcony and I saw him at my garden. Generally my husband used to lift him up because he was not able to walk. So my husband used to lift him and come. That day I saw him, he was walking, and it made me feel so good that maybe he's feeling better. And he just walked a few steps and he was in the garden. Our grass here in the garden was freshly cut, so he was just sniffing around. He was happy to be outside, and my husband got him home. He lifted him in his arms and they came home. He directly put him in his bed. Then it was Sunday, so my husband was helping me to prepare the dinner, and we were doing that, as well as one of us was sitting with Kibo constantly, and everything was okay. Then suddenly Kibo stood up, so we thought either he wants to pee, poop or puke, but he did nothing. He was just standing, so we thought he is in pain. So one of us was just with him, and then his dinner was ready. So my husband thought, he's standing and he might be hungry as well, so let me just give him his dinner. Agastya had already finished his dinner, so my husband told me to finish my dinner and he will meanwhile feed Kibo. I was like, okay, so that when he is having his dinner, I can sit with Kibo, so we can take turns. And I was like, okay. And I was just eating, and my husband suddenly screamed, and I went outside. I threw my plate. He told me, come fast, something is happening to Kibo. I threw my plate. I went and I saw Kibo was having a seizure attack. At that point of time, we didn't know that it was a seizure attack, because honestly I have never seen any dog having that attack. I know dogs do get that, but I didn't know that Kibo was having that. So we immediately video called our vet, and he said it's fits. You go to the nearby clinic, because his clinic was closed. Also, it was very far. So we went to the nearby clinic. It was a government hospital. We grabbed our keys, bag and everything, and we went, and the attack lasted for 20 to 25 minutes. He was in so much pain. I just couldn't see. I mean, it was horrible. It is undescribable. I had taken a video to show it to the doctor that this was the exactly situation, and when today I look at that video, I feel so helpless that I couldn't do something for my baby. Then we went to the hospital, and the vet over there, like our vet, spoke to that vet what exactly Kibo has been going through since past 6 months now. So he explained, and the doctor, and I was out. I was not in that room. I was calling our family to inform that we have rushed to the hospital because Kibo had this seizure attack. So, and then when I went into the room, the vet was so difficult for them to find his veins for the drip again. So the vet told my husband, and I asked him what did he say, and he said it's renal failure suddenly, and his veins were not. They were not, like, I don't know what to say. They were not able to catch his vein for the drip because he said one by one all his organs are going to fail. And it just was so shocking. He was unconscious at that time while the drip was on, and the doctor said he has maximum 2 to 3 days or a week. And I was like, no, he has never had a seizure attack, so this can't be true. He doesn't know his history. He's just saying because he just had one attack. Okay, so I had a hope. But then he said that one by one, all his organs are going to fail, starting from liver till heart. And it's going to be extremely painful for him. So he just said that if you wish, just wait for a day or two and then you can go for mercy killing. And my husband and I were completely against it, that we can't kill our baby. We can't kill our baby. We came home after the drip was done, and he said that this attack can come anytime. It can happen again also. So we took turns again. मतलब पूरी रात हम लोग जगे. I told my husband that you go and rest for some time. I am here with him. I was there till 1:30. Then my husband came in that room, and he was with him, and I went for a nap because we had been up all day juggling between the clinics and with Agastya, and doing everything for both of them. So obviously we are humans, we do get tired. नींद तो नहीं आती है ऐसे में, but just body needed some rest. So we just went there. I went into the room while my husband was sitting with Kibo. Kibo was just lying down. He was conscious. When he gained consciousness, he just pooped in his bed, and he was feeling so embarrassed. My baby was feeling so embarrassed that what did I do? And I said, it's okay baby, mama will clean it, it's fine, I'll do it. My husband and I cleaned, and then I went off to sleep. Then again at 3:30 I woke up, and I told my husband to rest, and I was there with Kibo. Then both of us were there. Then he pooped again and we cleaned, and that is how the entire night went. In the morning, my husband made him oats. He did not eat. He just couldn't stand on his legs. He had stopped being a dog since past 3 days. He just couldn't eat. He couldn't chew. He just couldn't do anything. So we didn't force him to eat. He was lying in his bed all day. Then in the morning, you know, we thought he's not drinking water, he's not eating, so there were no fits. But then at around 11ish, he got a small, again a very small minor seizure attack, and the doctor had told us if this happens, just rub his body and elevate his head, and that's what we did. It was very minor, it was hardly for 5 minutes, and he was okay. Then we decided to rush to the clinic, and the doctor comes at 2 o'clock. So he said, "You come at 2, we'll have one more drip." Meanwhile, we just we just finished with our other household chores and stuff. And then we had lunch, like for the namesake, मतलब फटाफट से रोटी सब्जी खाया, अगस्त्य को खिलाया, and it was like around 1:45 something. We all got dressed. We got dressed and we went. We were just getting dressed, and we were just about to leave for the clinic. And usually both of us, my husband and I, always, we go to our temple, like घर के मंदिर में, just to take blessings before leaving the house. But that day I went and I prayed to God that I knew he's not getting cure anymore. I knew it. So I just told him कि आपको जो करना है करो, but उसको सफ़र मत कराओ. Please do whatever you want, but don't make him suffer. And you won't believe, just after saying that, within 2 minutes he was gone. My baby had gone. He had gone forever. So I prayed, and then I did. I went to his room. I felt that he's feeling thirsty, so I just gave him little bit of water through syringe, because he was not even able to get up to drink water. Bowl was there, but he couldn't. So I just took a syringe, I gave him some water, and he drank. He drank so nicely, as if she was just waiting for that. He had that, and then my husband took him, he lifted him, and he's like, "You grab the keys, you lock the house, and come downstairs." And I was like, okay. I locked the house, Agastya and I were just going down, and my husband screamed again that, "Come fast, he's having another attack." And I was like, okay. I grabbed Agastya, and I just literally threw Agastya in the car. I sat with Kibo on the back seat of my car, and I could see him in pain, and I started rubbing his body so that he feels better. I started rubbing, and he literally kicked me from one of his leg, and I was like, okay. I thought he's not comfortable me sitting there, so I just moved. I said, "Okay baby, I'll move." And within just few seconds he left, and he was just trying to tell me that, "Stop it, Mama, stop it, it's not going to work. I am leaving." We were just in our compound, in our parking, and he left. So he was always again going to the vet, and he didn't want to die there. So he just died in the car. My baby just left. And still we went to the nearby clinic just to be sure. I knew I couldn't feel his heartbeat. I knew it. I told my husband, he's like, "No, I need to be sure." And we went to the clinic, and they declared him dead. So it was around 2:15 when he left. We came home, we did our Hindu puja, whatever rituals, whatever puja we were supposed to do, we did everything for Kibo. Then we went for cremation. Literally, my baby had a nice cremation, like Hindu, like how it happens for humans. And I'm so grateful for this city, Bangalore. They have this for animals as well. We went there and we cremated him, and after a day or two we also got his ashes. I was I was so shocked that his kidney thing just happened. It was progressing so rapidly. It was like kidney failure. Just, and I was watching his videos just 20 days back. He was so happy when my brother was here. He was running around and everything, and just like that, it just last 3 days were the worst for him. He was completely bedridden, completely. He was pooping, peeing everything in the bed, and he was not eating, completely on drip. All his life I took care of his walk, his food. I have i literally used to do everything I can, but still God took him away from me just within 4 years. Like, I still remember the day when we got him in the car, when we adopted. My husband was driving, I was sitting behind with Kibo when we adopted him, and when we got him home, he was in the car. And when he left us, he was in the car. I was there with him in the back seat, and my husband was driving. It's the same. Like, कार में आया था और कार में चला गया मेरा बच्चा. Just look at his innocent face. He looks exactly like what he used. My baby. My baby's gone. Mama's missing you, bachcha. Mama's missing you too much. I'm trying to hold back my tears because of Agastya. Right now I'm shooting this video because when Agastya is sleeping, because if I cry, he gets scared. He thinks that first he thought that Kibo is going to come back. Then we told him he's not coming back. He went to JJ house, मतलब भगवान के घर गया, and now God is going to take care of him. After we cremate him, I rushed into the car because it was raining heavily, and there were so many dogs there who came to say goodbye to Kibo. And we thought we should feed him, so we always have biscuits in our car. So my husband took that packet and went to feed those strays, and they were so happy, like how Kibo used to get happy. And then first thing Agastya asked me is like, you are here, where is Daddy and Kibo? And I didn't say anything, and I could see my husband coming in, and he came and he sat in the car, and then he asked, where is Kibo? And that is when we told him that he went to JJ house. So sometimes he literally forgets that he is here, he's no more. He thinks he's going to come back. And sometimes when I cry a lot, I see his mat, I see his lips, I see his bowl, I see his photos, I cry. Like, every corner of the house reminds me of my baby. So whenever I cry, he tells me, don't cry, Mama, he was not well, that is why he went. And sometimes he's like, don't worry, he's coming back tomorrow. So he's too small to understand this. But now people are saying that I should stop crying because it's causing pain to Kibo. But I really can't hold back my emotions. Like, I'm trying really hard to do that. But slowly with time, maybe. So the best thing before he left I did was I took his paw prints on clay. I have it. I have saved it with me. I'll show you guys sometime. But yeah, this is how my baby left us. And I read so many articles that so many dogs are suffering from this, and I had no idea until I had to face it myself. My baby is right here with me. My Kuku is here with me. It gave me so many memories, so many beautiful memories. But we'll meet again soon, Baba. Thank you for all the beautiful messages that you guys have been sending us on Instagram. It means a lot to us, and it is really nice to connect with those people who have gone through the same pain, and you can literally get our pain. You can understand what we are going through. So thank you for those messages. Thank you for showering so much love to my baby. I feel so proud as a mother, and my baby had touched so many hearts. I literally cry every time I read your comments or messages. I'm sorry if I'm not able to reply to each one of you, but I'm really, really grateful for showering so much love to my baby and praying for him throughout his sickness. Eternally grateful and thankful to you people. I will keep on putting up his videos, photos whenever I feel like sharing it. I'm not going to stop this page or anything. I'll keep on putting videos as and when I feel. I have lot many videos which I have never shared. So yeah, thank you for everything. My baby is very, very thankful to you.